There we go, guys. We have the Gamers Assembly 2021 Halloween edition into the second round. We go here where we have Ratchet, Az0x, TohTo, and Tonk TV fighting out for 2 spots in the winner bracket round 3, as currently Ratchet is leading the race. I'm quickly gonna go into the introduction in a second here, but Ratchet is about to take the victory here. Yes, he is a 105.90 on Smooth Criminal, so he gets a quite good time here. Yeah. That is only 0.6 away from world record. So Ratchet with the first 10 points. And I'm quickly going to explain you guys how this format is going. Yeah, as we have cup mode that is played. Cup mode means that we have points that are collected throughout the course of 5 rounds on each map. There are 5 maps in the map pool, so 25 rounds can be played. But of course, that is usually not the case because the point limit is only 100 points. So once a player has surpassed or reached the 100 point threshold, they activate the finest mode, then they have to win 1 more round in order to make it into the next round. The top 2 is going through, the bottom 2 is going into the loser bracket. Every player has won their match or has qualified into the top 8 after the seeding, which was the case for both TohTo and Ratchet. Ratchet with a great start, TohTo is behind. Then we have Az0x on that 3rd place right now, fighting out with Tonk here. So Az0x, the shift driver with the Egon Kowalski skin. Yeah, very sympathetic person. Right now on that 3rd place, but look at the fight here between Ratchet and also TohTo. Great to see that the Genius driver goes for a very inside line. Ratchet with a bit more speed, and Ratchet has the speed here. Now the nose dive, very important to get that. Ratchet with a beautiful line into the lead he goes, and also TohTo with a mistake. So Az0x is closing in and also overtakes him, as well as Tonk. So Ratchet with a great time, a 105.6. That is quite fast on this map. Yeah, it's only 0.3 away from world record, and also 0.25 away from his PB. So Ratchet with a great start, and also we have TohTo not being able to finish. So TohTo only with 3 points thus far. So this is not a good start for the player who goes into the match into the from the 2nd seed on. So he's one of the favorites to take it here. Yeah, so TohTo only 3 points in 2 rounds. That is terrible for him. A bad start on Smooth Criminal, which is the longest map, but a very cool map to play. Very pleasing to drive that one. And right now he also didn't get the best start, as the best start is being done by the German players, by Az0x and Ratchet. We have Az0x in the lead, the shift driver ahead of Ratchet, who currently has no team. Yeah, so you can check him out and maybe hire him. Yeah, because he's a very good player, as you might have guessed. He has won the seeding, and right now he finds himself in the battle with Az0x. Great amount of speed accumulated from Ratchet. Az0x still leading, also due to the more outside approach here. A bit more speed, but it's neck and neck between the players here. Will Az0x deny Ratchet the first 10-pointer here, as he gets a really good ending line here as well? And Az0x on his way to clock in the 10 points. Ratchet with a good ending, but it's not enough. 4,000 of a second, but definitely a great fight between both of them. That was a good round, and also a good comeback here from Ratchet, but Az0x claiming that first 10-pointer towards his name. And that's why I also wanted to spectate this match, to see how good Az0x and Tonk are performing against TohTo, who has gotten himself that 8th seed, of course. So nothing too special, as you would say, but still he didn't play the first match, and maybe he is not warmed up, and he didn't finish 1 round. And also thank you Az0x for the resub. I'm just seeing that here. Thank you very much. And why are you stressed, man? Everything is good. No need to be stressed out because you're casting with me tomorrow. It's all good. TohTo again with a mistake, getting that nose slide, not nailing the neo slide. So if you hold the direction not for too long, you will get yourself a no slide, or if you landed in a slide and you slide, then your car is also not able to slide. As right now TohTo again on last place, so that is a devastating start for him, as he also didn't get the best amount of speed. Ratchet falling behind though, and Tonk is leading the race. Yeah, Ratchet can maybe snipe with a good ending here. Look at this approach, very nicely done by Ratchet, and Ratchet will take it. Another very good ending here by the German player. 106.568. First place, Tonk on 2nd, Az0x on 3rd, and then we have TohTo yet again, only with 3 points. So next round on Smooth Criminal by Roxy. And let's see who will take it. Last round on this map in particular right now. Germany is looking very strong as Az0x and Ratchet having 36 and 26 points respectively. So they have a good amount of points already. And also Az0x with a great start. Ratchet jumping a bit too inside there, so he had to readjust his line. But still a close round here, only 0.6 of a second between the players. Az0x leading the race, and already round 2 we can see how high the level is, as Ratchet finds himself leading the race, but still so close between the players, only 0.04 of a second. Az0x not too far behind, but didn't get the best speed over that balanced beam part. And it's now TohTo who has maybe woken up here, but didn't get the best line just when I praise him. TohTo down to last place yet again, and it will be Az0x versus Ratchet. Ratchet with a bit of a better line, Az0x with more risk, and Ratchet fails the ending. Still able to finish, but Az0x with yet another 10 points. My god, the Germans are really bringing up a fight here. Sub 106 times from both players, but Az0x and Ratchet 42 and 36 points, and it's not looking too good for TohTo here. Only 13 points after 5 rounds. That is an average of not even 3 points per round. Damn. So TohTo, very unfortunate, 13 points on last place right now. But now we have the next map. We have Coral being played by Deska and Anisado. So same map order by the looks of it, as the world record is a 57.588 by feed. Yeah, transitional stuff on this map. Unique transitions, especially in that start, and also in some other sections, especially during the ending section, if I was recalling this map correctly from my memory. Of course, I've played those maps, but not too much, you know. Only like one round, and then I've checked the world record replay, so I can also get confused with the maps. But transitions are a case on all those maps, especially this one here. So maybe you are seeing what I'm talking about. But I think the ending was quite hard to do, if I was recalling it correctly, of course. Yeah, the ending jump. That's what I was meaning, or that you can fly off and also go for a wide or inside line. But this ending, I was confusing with a different map actually. I had a wrong map in my mind. But yeah, whatever. Let's go into the next one. The ending is not that easy on this one. And also nice flip there from Ratchet. So good luck to the players. We have 5 live rounds again before we go to the next one. Okay, Ratchet leading the race. TohTo. What is TohTo doing? TohTo again on last position, and that is devastating to see for him, as this is not a performance that is displaying his time attack performance. Maybe he is not really consistent on those maps, but he has gotten himself top 8 in time attack, and now he's down against Az0x and Tonk, who have already played a match beforehand. So this is not good for him, as Ratchet leads the race. First position right now, 0.5 ahead. Tonk versus Az0x here. Tonk with a mistake, so again, Germany first and second. And Az0x will take it here. Eventually, he's 1.8 seconds ahead. He can take a rather safe jump into the ending. 57.9. This is pretty fast. Yeah, 0.4 away from world record. 0.4 away from world record. So nice to see that. 52, 42, 25 and 16 points is the repartition, as we see. Az0x now making a mistake. The shift player is down to last, but also TohTo with yet another mistake. At this point, you can already say that he cannot afford to make those mistakes, because 16 points is nothing. 16 points for TohTo is nothing. He has to bring himself on the scoreboard with a second position, or maybe even a first place. Right now he's on second place ahead of Tonk and also ahead of Az0x, but TohTo not with the best approach over in this section here, and he falls a bit behind. Tonk with a very inside approach gets himself the better alignment over this part. Ratchet is winning this round again, if he of course survives the ending. And also Tonk with the mistakes there. So TohTo will eventually take it here. Yes, he will do so. Ratchet on second, on first. TohTo on second. Az0x on third after the mistake from Tonk, who only gets fourth place. So Ratchet, 2 out of 2 victories on Coral by Desker and Anisab. And let's go into the next round. We have TohTo with a great start. However, it is everyone who has survived it. Yeah, Tonk maybe falling a bit behind, but the rest is looking really good. Ratchet and TohTo are chasing, or getting chased by Az0x here. That's what I wanted to say. And Ratchet on his way to claim yet another 10 points here. But the round is way closer than beforehand. TohTo with a very risky line on that inside part is staying alive. But still, it's so close between them. TohTo with a good amount of speed, though. It's only 500 of a second and more of a closer round here. Round number 3 on Coral by Desker and Anisab. TohTo not with the best approach there, but maybe TohTo has arrived in this match now and can get himself another 2 points, another second place, and with that 2 more points than the third position, which is already good, and he can catch up from that. Ratchet over the good approach, and Ratchet is choking the ending, and TohTo will get himself that first place. I respect that risk though, but it wasn't necessary because the others were not too far behind. It was enough for him, but Ratchet with that only 3 points and giving TohTo the entry into the match again. So Tonk now leading the race, Az0x on second, and Ratchet, yeah, again, like what means again, but that third round maybe is still in his head, but he gets a really good approach here, but makes that mistake as well as Tonk. Both Tonk and Ratchet with a respawn, and TohTo and Az0x are on P1 and 2. So good chance for Az0x to walk away from TohTo again, but also TohTo can claim that third place to his name at the moment if he finishes on second place. Right now Az0x quarter of a second ahead, and he looks to take it. Ah, no, he makes that mistake, and TohTo with another victory in this round. Az0x still surviving that ending, but TohTo with that up to 42 points. Ratchet not getting himself that third place, and with that not the 69 points. And it is Tonk up to 36 points. So very messy 2 rounds that we've had here on this map. And let's see if the last round will be as messy as the ones beforehand. TohTo made a mistake as well as Tonk. So a lot of mistakes are happening here at the start line. Then we have Ratchet and Az0x fighting it out for that first position. And Ratchet up to 78 points with a victory, and Az0x could tie up the score towards Ratchet, but of course Ratchet still has to finish the round, so then Ratchet will be in the lead again, but could be a good opportunity for Az0x to get himself some points, but loses the gear here on this part by going a bit too inside and drifting a bit too much. So you can see 0.2 of a loss, and also here making that mistake. So TohTo comes dangerously close to even overtakes Az0x here, and it will be Ratchet winning the round. TohTo with a good performance in the last couple of rounds, even though he was now 1 second behind the first position, but still enough for him to take home the 6 points. So Az0x stumbling a bit, and TohTo with a good comeback. Okay, we go to the next map, my favorite map from this competition, named after a 4th gen Pokemon, where I never knew how you can actually catch it. Yeah, it was Spiritomb. I think it was Route 209 or something, where you had to throw a ball into a I don't know, or attach a ball to like a sculpture or something like that. And then you had to talk to 25 people in the underground section to obtain Spiritomb. A very good Pokemon, also being used by the champ Cynthia in generation number 4. So very good Pokemon, very unique style back then. And this is now also a Trackmania map. Yeah, very unique style here. A lot of unique blocks being used. Halloween-ish style. So cool map. Shoutouts to Mephisto on this one. First time I'm seeing that map today. World record is a 57.70. And yeah, there we go. Turn with a 5-hat. Dude, I was playing Generation 4 for so long. I know a lot about that. Best generation of Pokemon. Or at least from the game-wise. Generation 3 and 4 were the best. Pokemon-wise, maybe Generation 2. But hey, let's not talk about Pokemon, let's talk about Trackmania and go into the first round as the warm-up has ended here. And let's go ahead with Ratchet and Az0x on this round as they're leading. Tonk is behind TohTo. After that, good momentum on that previous map that he has obtained there. Right now on last position after a mistake, but Ratchet, with a terrible mistake himself, decides to not respawn. And with that, of course, yeah, does not have to travel the distance again. And also didn't lose too much time there, so he's still ahead of TohTo. But the battle between Tonk and Az0x is going on here. This jump, very important to not clip there. Also get yourself a good alignment over this turn here, whether you can go very inside like Az0x has done it, or TohTo with his speed. But Az0x currently leading the race and leading the round here, so he can get himself a 10-pointer. One more turn to go here. This left-hander, very important to get. And then the kind of, yeah, like tappy full speed right-hander into the finish until the ending is not really too hard. So nothing can go wrong there after this slide to the left. And Az0x is getting himself a 10-pointer. Ratchet only with 4 points, TohTo with 3 points, and Tonk with second place and thus 6 points. The holo has 2 Wills. Hello to you, my man. So we are currently casting the Gamers Assembly 2021 Halloween edition tech competition with a prize pool of 750 euro. Alright, next round. 82, 72 points for Ratchet and Az0x, but look at that from Ratchet here. Not going for the respawn again, has no speed, so Ratchet not with a good performance on Spiritomb thus far. And we have TohTo and Az0x in the lead. Yet again, good performance from Az0x in this round. Can get himself another top 2 position, maybe even a first place, as he gets a good amount of speed in this uphill section. But TohTo just seems to be unstoppable on this one. Only this fairly easy slide left, and TohTo will take it. The ending, you can clip it there, but hey, both players are surviving it. TohTo in the lead, Az0x on second, Tonk on third, and Ratchet with only a 3-pointer on this round. So 85 points. Az0x coming closer, and also TohTo not being so far away. 61 points for him after a very bad start into the race. TohTo on his way to maybe go into the finalist mode at some point as well. Yeah, but with that he has to win more of those rounds that we have seen in the previous one. But TohTo with a very risky line there. Look at the speed accumulated, going so close there to the wall. So TohTo leading the race. Ratchet on second place, Az0x on third, and also not getting the best amount of speed, was temporarily overtaking Ratchet here, his landsman. But the fight for first place is going on. TohTo versus Ratchet. Neck and neck between them. TohTo clipping, and he is dead. And Ratchet will extend his lead towards Az0x, who might have overtaken. No, who has not overtaken him yet was Tonk, because Az0x and TohTo both have made a mistake. So Tonk will also get himself some good points in this round. Yeah, go up to 55 points himself. And with that, making a small comeback. But of course, he needs to rely on mistakes from Az0x, TohTo, and also Ratchet, who goes up to 95 points here with this one. And only one more second or first place is enough for him to activate finalist mode. Okay, let me drink some water here. And let's go into the next round, as Tonk has made a mistake. He's down to last place. TohTo dead as well. Yeah, you have to do that all the way again. But of course, this corner is very, very hard to do. Ratchet and Az0x are on first and second. Ratchet with a great approach, of course. Bear in mind, Ratchet only needs a second position in order to make something happen and reach the finalist mode, yeah? So next round could be the last round for Ratchet, round number 15. After some like 4 and 3 pointers for Ratchet, he looks very strong to close it out already here on this map with another victory on that next round. Ratchet on first, Az0x on second, also going up to 88 points, and a 58.1 is also not a terrible time. 0.4 away from world record. So good luck to Ratchet. War natürlich Korn, meine ich. War Korn. Cool. Pur Korn habe ich getrunken. Nee, Bier gibt's erst heute Abend. 1, 2 Bier. Haben wir ja nicht. Muss ja morgen wieder kommentieren. But let's go to the maybe last round from Ratchet here. On Spirit Tomb by Mephisto. As Ratchet leads the round, good amount of speed accumulated for the German player as well. Az0x is behind, but 0.12 of a second. So he can still play a role, but Ratchet tends to be very fast on this ending section after he has survived that. Look at that speed accumulated here from Ratchet. Great job just marching through here, and Ratchet is most likely through here already, but he makes that mistake. Oh, Ratchet with a mistake. The Caster's Curse is kicking in yet again. And Ratchet will not close it out here. And Az0x up to 98 points. Tonk on second. Then we have Ratchet on third, denying points towards TohTo though. So Az0x, 98 points. Very good performance. Very pleased by that. And TohTo at 70 points. So I'm really happy to see Az0x playing like that. Very cool. Very, very good. But yeah, let's go to the maybe last map already. Easy Life by Kiesner. So good luck. One warm-up before we're gonna go live again. Just gonna take a little bit of a break from casting because I don't wanna overuse my voice, yeah? Else I cannot cast tomorrow. That would be a bit sad. So, Ratchet finalist Az0x on second place with 98 points. And then we have TohTo on third. So really a surprise to me that TohTo is so far behind. But maybe he has just gotten himself some good runs and maybe Az0x has failed. But great to see Az0x here. Props towards him. And maybe TohTo with a comeback on Easy Life by Kiesler. And then also Tonk, of course, with a great performance. We haven't really talked about him. 65 points. So not too far behind as well. Yeah. We see the first set of mistakes by actually TohTo and Ratchet. Let's take a look onto Ratchet. He is down and actually has DNF'd. So Ratchet will not close it out and we will have a double final situation. And you guys have to bear in mind that the seeding also matters. And if a player like Ratchet gets second, yeah, the first seed after that time attack phase, that would be dangerous. That would be a death match afterwards, where he's playing against two seeded 1 players, as Az0x is not making that mistake here, and Tonk is doing that. That was a good opportunity for him to get himself 10 points, but he will still get himself 6 points because TohTo is so far behind, and now Az0x up to finalist mode as well. Double final situation for that first place. Good luck. Good luck. So who will take it here? It is looking good for all the players thus far. No one has made a mistake. Ratchet with a good amount of speed here into the lead he goes. Very close though, but nothing has happened on this map. because we have only played a couple of seconds here, 20 seconds to be exact. So the gaps are not too big. Make it 0.2 of a second between the finalists, between Ratchet and Az0x. We're right now occupying P1 and 4. TohTo and Tonk on second and third place, but Ratchet on his way to claim victory here. After some wonky lines, but also a wonky line here, but gets himself so much speed over that one. But this one looked way too close to comfort. But there's only the ending left for Ratchet, and he will take it here. Ratchet could go into the third round of the winner bracket here, and this is the case. Ratchet with a 53.32 is taking home the victory in that winner bracket, round number 2. And he is through with the first seed even. Yeah. So easy life has treated him quite good. And he is in the next round. So one more spot between the 3 players here will be determined now. Az0x, Tonk, and TohTo are fighting it out here, as TohTo is not cleared in the finalists, as well as Tonk. And we have Az0x, the German player, who's in finalist. 77 points for both Tonk and TohTo, and Az0x on his way to go home with the second place here. Gets the best start here, 0.029 of a second between TohTo and Az0x. 300th of a second it is. It's dead even here. 2000 in this checkpoint. TohTo with more speed. Az0x gets it also quite well here, as this one will decide. TohTo very wide though. Has a lot of speed here to work with. Made that mistake, and Az0x on his way to claim the second place here already. So could end very anticlimactic, and Az0x also surviving this one. Only one more jump left, and Az0x takes it a 53.59.6 away from world record. And very nice performance by Az0x. I just have to stress that one out. Very nice to see that. Az0x also being finalist at the same time as Ratchet. So definitely a player that we should eye over to. So very cool to see that both German players have made it. I mean, of course, I'm not like as biased as them. But, you know, a newcomer for me, or like playing his first tech event and then knocking down a player like TohTo into the loser bracket. That is a good performance. And then, of course, Ratchet being through as well. Nice match, though, for the second round of the winner bracket. I have to stress that one out. And let's take a look how the bracket has